Welcome back to the show. Let's talk with Urvashi. This episode is continuation from last episode of Dr. Ashish Nagar. Let's explore today as well. Yeah.
If you don't express your emotions, if I am feeling pain inside, my body is releasing cortisol and adrenaline and other pain related hormones, but outside I'm showing, yes, everything is good, I'm very happy, I'm very lucky, I'm very good. So outside I'm trying to oppose the state that my body is getting by the release of these hormones. And don't you feel this is a bigger conflict in your physiology itself that you are creating?
It is, and I guess the humanity is suffering at this point that we are evolved so much, but we do not realize the emotional
The
holding back.
problem of social media, Urvashi, the biggest problem of social media is we want to feel and see good when we are taking a pic on social media, but nobody's bothered what is going inside the person. I really hope that I create a camera that can click the emotional flow of the person. I just hope somebody somewhere, if is listening to me, should try to create some camera which will click the emotional picture of a person rather the picture that the selfie is giving to us.
Giving.
So this insensitivity in the society.
It-
Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to look happy thanks to social media. They are just opposing their negativities,
Hmm.
and this is something even causing. Nowadays we do hear people within 30 getting heart attacks.
Hmm.
Under 30 people are getting heart attacks and dying.
Hmm.
Under 30 people are getting stroke. Under 30 people, and then they say, yes, we don't know what he was doing. He was all good, and we don't know how. You see, there are kids caught with drugs,
Hmm.
and the parents say the life is so good, they have all the money they want, they have all the freedom they want in their life, then why are they taking drugs?
Hmm.
This is this internal trauma. They don't have connectivity with parents, they have money,
Hmm.
they have materialism, but they
Hmm.
don't have emotional connection, they
Connect.
don't have place to void their emotions, and they depend on drugs.
Yeah.
And then once that impact comes on their body, it ends up to a great extent.
Hmm.
So we need to understand here one thing, Urvashi, that yes, we need to become a little bit considerable with what is going with
Within us. Yeah.
and with the people around us.
Yes.
And with the people around us. I hope I was able to somewhat explain you the answer that you were willing to get from, I guess.
No, it is, and this is just a starting point of exploring it in the future
Absolutely.
episodes. I really want you to tell everybody because the sole purpose of this podcast is to spread the awareness to the rest of the
Absolutely.
world
Absolutely.
that what we are talking about and why it is time to go and check
See,
within us.
Urvashi, my fight with this podcast, I would like to give one very clear message to people, and the message is uh, nowadays everything is trending.
Yes.
Mindfulness is trending.
Mm-hmm.
Vipassana is trending.
Mm.
Yoga is trending.
Mm.
Whether you whether your body wants it or not, people are doing it.
Because
Doing Joining gym is becoming a status symbol.
exactly.
Going to meditation sessions is a status symbol.
Yeah.
I'm going to this meditation session. I have attended that workshop. I have attended that workshop. The only thing that will matter is what permeates the external world and the internal world.
Yeah.
You might be having the knowledge of the whole world, the experience of the whole world. You might be knowing everything about creative visualization. I might be knowing everything about how I can transform myself. But if it doesn't permeate from the outside layer to the inside world, if
Mm.
it is not going to my physiology, if it is not stabling my physiology, it's only something which I'm using for significance. That's it.
True. That was very
It's not
powerful.
doing anything.
Yeah.
So this we need to understand, and I really wish you take this message from your podcast to people that find out the change that you need to do in your life.
your life. Yes.
Maybe it is not mindfulness, maybe it is not yoga, maybe it is some trauma you are sitting with inside you.
Hmm.
It's not always about becoming better, it is many times about becoming an expert in what you already have.
Yeah.
It's not about learning new things and new technologies, it is about using the knowledge that you have to help yourself. And if this is done, the world will change like hell. That's all I can say. That's the
That
point I want to make to the people. Yeah,
that was brilliant. And in future, we are going to talk about more about the
yeah,
emotional holding negativity. But
absolutely.
I really want you to ask this one more question. And I'm not being rude, and I really don't want to be rude
Yeah,
to the world. But
yeah,
this is the
yeah,
time to focus on this topic too. That
absolutely.
uh, with due respect to everything, I want you to ask that we are living in the digital space. We are moving. We are the generation. We did not have a phone, and now we have a phone, and we have a master, like everything with artificial intelligence. We are living with the social media. We are living with the world, which is based on the outer validation. But the people, the humanity is going in the social media, going in the pornography, going in that elusive world, and where everything is nice and happy and showing off and living in the like world tour, or you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
what
Absolutely.
is what is the impact of those emotions is going to impact to our society, our future generation, our kids, and our parents? Like I want you to talk about in a little bit, because in future I really want to talk about you in a deep. But today, like whatever you can have a focus, or whatever you can throw light.
So, Urushi, I look at it in this way. This is my personal, absolutely personal point of view, and I would really appreciate if people could buy this point when I'm saying this point. See, there is a rise in both the things because of availability. It is about availability of resources.
Mm,
So Tony Robbins has normally talked about this as references that we
mm,
have in our life.
mm,
If the information is very easily available to you,
mm,
for example, I'm not feeling good at this point of time, and I pick up my phone, I'm lonely, I'm alone, I don't have anybody to talk, I don't have anybody to work with, I don't have anybody to be there with me. I'll just simply push on and I'll start scrolling my screen. What I'll do, I'll start scrolling the screen, right?
yeah.
I'll start looking at the reels, I'll start looking at YouTube videos, I'll start looking. The attention span of people is really getting down, but it's not getting down. The attention span is moving towards what people are actually interested into, right?
Mm,
And people are getting more interested into absurdities, absurd videos, videos which don't make sense.
mm,
See, the problem is people just need to realize that we are living in a world of instant gratification.
mm, yeah.
The same thing goes to when I talked about nutrition, that when you are hungry, you cannot wait to chop those veggies and then prepare a salad. You
Mm,
want something that you just go, you stand there, you give $12, $10, $5, and the food is in front of you.
mm,
So, whatever is giving you instant gratification, instant result,
mm,
people are moving on to that place.
mm,
And from one place to other place, other place to other place, they're hopping on things which are making them feel better for a small amount of time
mm,
without even becoming aware that where, you know, see, this all comes back, Urvashi, to what we have already talked. See, this all comes back to number one is having where the life is moving towards, having that focus, that aim where the life is going.
mm,
Today people are living with pains from the past, with pains from the relations, pains because of lack of money,
mm,
pains because of lack of social connectedness.
Hmm.
And they want to fill this pains with only one thing, that is instant gratification. You watch a small kid's video, you like it, you feel better. As I said, when you see a good video, a baby laughing, a baby doing some stupid things, a small dog doing some stupid thing, a small cat or kitten doing some stupid thing, you feel better for some time.
Hmm.
So you keep on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. But people need to stop and consider 2 points. Number one, maybe they are successful in their life. Maybe they are very good in their life. Maybe they are well placed in their life. Still, they need to ask themselves this question, that what I am doing and why I am doing what I am doing.
Hmm.
A lack of this is the only thing that is the whole world is suffering.
Yeah.
If you make spirituality easily available, people will become spiritual. The instant gratification that is going in this world, people actually need to stop, pause, understand that this instant gratification is not the answer to their happiness. The answer is a long term thing that is going to help out. This realization needs to come to people very well. And if you ask me the question, uh, how how to make them realize,
uh, I,
how to
okay.
make them realize.
I'm definitely asking that question, how to make them realize, but how to make them realize that their instant gratification is affecting their relationships, their financial status, and their physical body, their mental body, whatever we want to call it. It is affecting them. Scrolling on the grabbing all those negativity inside their mind and a body, which is giving them instant gratification. Eventually, it is destroying every quadrant of life. It is like a slow poison. How to make aware them? Because if we are not aware that it is poisoning my life, I will not stop consuming. I will not understand that I have to move from instant gratification to my eternal peace. How to make that
Absolutely.
shift? That is the question.
Now, see, Urvashi, the answer to this question is given in Bhagavad Gita itself. And in Bhagavad Gita, the Shri Krishna says, you need to take care of your actions. You need to be sensitive to yourselves.
Yeah.
See, when I was also in this state a few years back, I was in this state when I became agitated. So when we are looking that people are not doing the right things, which are
Mm.
not right for them, so we think that how can we awaken them?
Yeah.
I would just suggest all the coaches, all the people in this world who are doing good job, I would tell them just one simple answer. Don't try to correct the world, but be vigilant, be aware. Out of those thousands people in front of you, is there one person who is having that inquisitiveness, that need for help in their eyes? Is there one person whom you see and that you feel that this person needs help?
Mm.
He's living the same life like the other 1,000 people, like the other 999. But he's aware. He just doesn't know from where to get an answer.
Mm.
So our focus should be on those few people who are who want an answer.
Mm.
So the answer to this is in metrics also, that the matrix is all prevalent. Everything is happening in the matrix is happening. And everybody, we all are domesticated by this matrix.
Mm.
We are just in that matrix. You are one soul who has become aware. So when you become aware, the first stage is you start looking problem everywhere. It starts agitating you. You start feeling helpless. You start feeling hopeless about the world. You
Mm.
just feel, oh my God, these people are not understanding what is going around.
Like they are, yeah, they,
you can look that, okay, it's just like, see, that is why I said the answer is in Bhagavad Gita. In the 11th canto of Bhagavad Gita, in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, there is something called as the Vishwaswarup Darshan of Sri Krishna. And the Vishwaswarup Darshan, when that darshan is going on, the Arjun is looking that from one mouth of that Vishnu, thousands and thousand people are taking birth. And from the other mouth, thousands and thousand people are getting consumed. Right? So this world will go, Urvashi, as it is. It's not one person changing. Are you understanding this? It is the whole, it is a shift in the whole psychology of the society. We are very few people. If you consider the number of coaches also who are genuinely practicing in this world, there are very few. We can touch only a few lives. So one thing we need to improve as coaches is, rather than trying to help everybody, because I said you one thing when we started, two people in the same job doing the same things, having the same problems, having the same things, there one is in depression and the other is happy and satisfied about their life. The problem is how that person perceives. So the only thing you can do is you can just let people know that the way they are looking at the things is not right, and let them make a decision whether they want to do something about it or not. So don't try to help, because when you try to help, until and unless, I always say this thing, the horse will drink water only if it is thirsty. Until and unless, so you can just heal the thirsty soul, Urvashi. You cannot heal everybody. Even if you look that people are doing this wrong. In my own family, sometimes when we go for a family get together, the types of talks they do are just against, there is a social talk that is going on, which is just, it is a talk of the knowledgeable people, the ignited souls, the souls with lot of information. So I said you previously also that everybody is blind against their own information. The moment this information starts penetrating them inside, they will automatically find a person to change their lives. So first thing to be corrected is, you just keep on, if you have got the illumination, wherever possible, whenever possible, in whichever way possible, might be it is a drop in the ocean, but do not miss on contributing that drop in the ocean. Contribute with your videos, contribute with your content, contribute with your whatever social media you have, just try to impact with that social media. Create awareness. That is the only way. Try to create more and more content, more and more social media awareness. Because once somebody is aware, then there will be a question why I am doing what I am doing.
Exactly. So this is my kind request to all the viewers. If you are looking forward for this kind of conversation with the particular guest, please do comment that what kind of questions or what kind of awareness we should bring it up here, what kind of conversation we should hold that can help every one of us in day-to-day life. What should we focus more on, the relationship issues or mental health or physical health or social issues? Please do let us know, because we have so much to share with all of the world. We have so much to request your opinion, that what kind of awareness we needed, because we all of us are going through the same journey. We have pain, we have misery, we have happiness, we have excitement, we have all the emotions around. What kind of help we need in which area, that we all have to figure it out with each other. So please do let us know, reach me out that could help you and me in every way of life. And it will really help me to invite those kind of guests who can come and help us to flow, to flourish in this life. Let's help each other out to reach that vision and mission which I'm holding, because I am trying to create. My team is trying to create, because we are trying to create the blissful life, that community where every life is blissful, because we are trying to take every life to reach to the next level. So let's join us. Let's make it happen today.